Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here tonight on the show. I'm here to talk about some wrestling news. I have a lot of stuff to talk about here, so we're gonna get around to this quick. Just trying to get my last few videos here of the night out of the way. So, first thing I want to talk about is WWE today. They confirmed in a new press release that they have entered into a $25 million domestic media rights agreement with NBC Universal for #WWE Raw to remain on the USA Network for the fourth quarter of 2024, ahead of the move obviously to Netflix in January of 2025. So they're going to be on USA. So $25 million for 3 extra months on USA, and I think USA's got SmackDown too. And Netflix can't come sooner. This Netflix move is going to change the game again. I'm really looking forward to it. They'd be making the money moves. $25 million for 3 extra months, and that's their last ride on cable. 3 months, 3 more months. And with that, coming with the Netflix deal, I can't wait for TV. I think TV 14 will come back. I'm looking forward to it. At SmackDown, I don't know about. I think SmackDown isn't leaving. It's just going from Fox back to USA. But yeah, that's that. So USA Network, it will broadcast the home of both WWE Raw and SmackDown for the final quarter of 2024. So in case you're wondering, where's SmackDown going to be? It's going to be on USA for the final quarter of 2024. Basically, I don't know. But this is really feels like the end of the PG era. It sort of ended a few months ago. Well, not with SmackDown, really. But, I mean, Kevin Owens literally bled like 3 weeks ago. And they're letting him cuss on the mic more. There's just a bunch of stuff. USA Network feel like is less strict than Fox. And it kind of started when The Rock started saying, fuck you and fuck your story and calling the fans pieces of shit. And Raw leaving USA Network is going to be the end of an era. So, according to a local Detroit radio, the Detroit Sports Commission is preparing a bid to host WrestleMania 43 at Ford Field in 2027, which will be in celebration of 20 years of WrestleMania 23 and 40 years of WrestleMania 3. I mean, they packed the NFL draft. And I feel like they can pack a big arena like that. And Detroit was a good host for SummerSlam last year. And there was like 50K there last August. WrestleMania would be on a whole different level. I think they'll go to Detroit for WrestleMania 43. The way Detroit did the NFL draft, I think it would be a great venue, and it's a great stadium. So that's the latest there on the local Detroit radio. They're going to prepare to a bid to host WrestleMania 43. So per WrestleVotes, we have to talk about the bloodline here. So there's a trepidation within WWE Creative over fear that Jacob Fatu arrives on WWE TV, another bloodline member, his presence could outshine Solo Sikoa at this stage per WrestleVotes. It's not just him. I feel like he'll outshine everyone in the bloodline. But if he is like a Yorless, what do the kids say, or the people say nowadays on social media, a Yorless, and getting outshined instantly by someone making their debut, maybe he should be in the position he is. And 30 plus losses in live events. I feel like Jacob Fatu maybe should be the guy in Solo's position right now. I don't know. I mean, they aren't wrong. He's 100 times a promo Solo is as well as performer. And I don't get the report though. That's not really a bad problem to have for him. Maybe they can just pivot, have him be the leader of the bloodline, like the new bloodline. So, the chairman of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority, Turkey, Al-Sheikh. Sorry if I butchered that name. Just not used to those names like that. Told ESPN that an enhancement to Saudi Arabia's existing agreement with WWE will be announced later this month. Specifically, he's looking to bring the Royal Rumble or WrestleMania to Saudi Arabia. They can throw all the money in the world to WWE, but I don't know if I see a Royal Rumble or WrestleMania ever going there. But the crowd would have energy, but I feel like money would talk. But Nick Khan has already come out and said they don't see any if the Big Four Premium Live is going international anytime soon, and it did. I don't know. I'm not being naive. I'm just being optimistic. But money talks. I can definitely see a pay-per-view going, but none of the Big Four. I'm not saying no pay-per-view will go there. I just don't think it'll be any of the big pay-per-views like Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, something like that. But if they pay enough, maybe they could. But that would be interesting. But I don't know. I just don't know if I want to see that. Or Saudi Arabia, WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. I don't know. So Shawn Michaels has confirmed that Alicia Taylor will officially be the new ring announcer for SmackDown. And I think is she replacing Mike Rome? I don't know where Mike Rome's going. Maybe NXT. And the SmackDown ring announcer for is Mike Rome. I mean, Mike Rome he is better, but she's cool. She's cool, but he's way better. But I think she's still cool. So Randy Orton says he'll maybe wrestle till 50 and then call it a career. End quote. At 44, I would love to be able to go until my 50s. Maybe I wrestle until I'm 50 and call it. That's 30 years. 30 years with the same company on top. Feels like now it's the perfect environment for me to thrive from the Adam's apple. As long as he takes care of his body, then he should be able to. He's in the best shape of his life, it feels like. And he deserves another main title championship for retiring. I think he deserves at least another title run. But his style's always been safe, and he's also a safe worker for others. He can definitely go till 50, because I think we need him to get a title run. 30 years is a huge milestone to be happy with the company. So official for the Women's World Championship at King and Queen of the Ring, I believe in Saudi Arabia at 12 p.m. Eastern, May 25th. Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan's official. Will Liv Morgan finally win? I don't know. Will I have her win? Yes, but I don't know if they will. So footage emerged of the incident where Ric Flair was kicked out of a restaurant. Ric Flair is just embarrassing, ladies and gentlemen. End quote, spend money and put this place over and bring my family and friends. Put the place over. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, only Ric Flair would say he put a food place over. Ric Flair's just embarrassing. He was slurring his words. You could tell he was drunk. Just Ric Flair's embarrassing, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's really all the wrestling news here I wanted to talk about. So, yeah, until next time, have a lot. Peace.